Hi, welcome to Jiwei's clay class. So we're going to be making something again today. Hope y'all enjoy it. So grab your air dry clay and let's get to it. So today we're going to be making water droplet. So for today's, what colors you'll need is blue, light blue, white, and black. So let's start with the body. Take your dark blue, and remember, when you're making air dry clay figures, you don't want to make them too big because the way it dries, it might not dry all the way, so it'll have cracks. So you want to make them relatively small, maybe about this size is good, okay? So take your clay, make a round ball. Now, if your clay is a little dry, just smash up your hands a bit until it gets a little soft, and then you can start over, okay? Roll into your hands. Now, a lot of you might have smaller hands, and that's fine. If you can't roll it in your palm like this, then just put the clay on the table and roll in a circle, okay? Just roll in a circle. Now, to get this pointy part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a technique that I have. It's called the canyon. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the clay here and here, okay? So then you're gonna pinch the clay in between, and as you roll them back and forth, you're gonna put more pressure onto it, pushing the hands together. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna pinch the clay, this, and you're going to roll as you put pressure, and there you go, you have a point. Now, this is a droplet, so we're gonna bend this a little bit. Now, when you stroke it, you want just a very, very light touch. All right, so now we're done with the body. Take your light blue, and we're gonna make feet. So to make the feet, you don't need that much clay. If you do want a big feet, you can, and I'm not judging. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pinch down the middle to get a nice even split. Now, sometimes you don't get the nice even split. So what do you do is judge. How do you look, how do you tell if it's the same? You roll both of them into a ball. And then you compare it side by side like this. Now, if you can see, this one's a bit bigger than this one. So you're gonna take a little piece from the big one, add it to the small one, and roll them together, and compare again. There, almost perfect. And in the world of clay, it's almost perfect is great. Now, when you have the two balls, you're gonna have a flat hand, and you're going to gently press down to maybe half a circle. Okay. Now this is a feet, so it's important to have a nice base. A base is how your figurine will sit and stand up. Okay. So you don't have a nice base, once it dries, it's gonna be falling all over the place. So once you have the two bases, you're going to take your clay, your body, and you're gonna place it right in the middle, like this. And when you place them on, you wanna put a little pressure on, just so it can make sure that it sticks, okay? And pick it up, and there you go. Now we're gonna do the eyes. Now, like I said, eyes could be anything you want, and this is your creation. So let's give our character a little emotion, yeah? Take your clay. It doesn't have to be even. You can have one big and one small. See that? And a lot of times, people will make the ball and they'll squish it and then put it on. Don't do that. If you do that, you're running the risk of having the ball, the eyes not be circular. So what you want to do is you want to take the balls and you're gonna stick it on like this. And see how it's bug eye like that? That's perfectly fine. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna squish it like this, okay? And there you go. Instant emoticon. Now, the last step is we're gonna add the fine details of it, which is the white. We're gonna put the whites on the eyes, and we're gonna give it a little shine because it's water, okay? So, take your white, just grab a little bit, pull it in half, you can add it on right here, on the side, in the corner, and the same corner, okay? Then press it down, and you have eyes. Then, you'll take another white, and you're gonna make the eye, the shine. You want to start with the long part first, and then the dot. So roll it, put it on a table, roll it back and forth, make a long piece. And you're going to stick it right there. And press it in pretty good. Now when you handle these clay, they are very moldable, they are clay. So when you handle them, you have to always put on, you have to always be fairly gentle with it, okay? And we're done. Thank you, and join me next week for another episode of Clay Class with Jiwei. Hey guys, thanks for watching our first video on Clay Class with Jiwei. Click here to subscribe, and click here for the video to help you maintain your clay figures and what you need to know about air dry clay. See you next time.